Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Strike Exotics. I'm John, and today we are cutting our first clutch of 2022. Now, my boy Tesla, who's a Purple Passion Blackhead Leopard male, I bred him to 3 other Blue Eye Lucy females last year. The first one I got, I think, midway through the year last year, and she actually laid in September. Crystal, who's my Mystic Crystal, who this clutch is from, and Princess, have been paired up with Tesla since December of 2020. So like 14 months ago, that's how long it took to get the first clutch out of those pairings. And I think Princess should be laying here sometime soon. I didn't catch her shed, but she looks very, very gravid. But there's 11 eggs in this clutch. Very big clutch. This female's first clutch, she's huge. She's like a 3,000 gram female. And the couple that have pipped, 4 of them pipped so far. One of them looks really cool. But I want to cut these out of here because they're actually due to hatch today. And only 4 are out so far. And I kind of want to make sure I cut them open, make sure there's nothing going on inside of those eggs at this point, because from last year I actually lowered the temperature down to 89 in the incubator, so that they stayed, in their eggs, kind of cooking a little longer than they were last year, because a lot of my clutches last year were coming out 5, 6, 7 days early. I want these guys to stay in there longer, and they're due today. With the fact that only 4 have pipped, I kind of just want to make sure they're out and they're all safe, or at least cut open. So let's take a look. All right, now I think IDing these snakes might be rather difficult. So we have Mystic Crystal, which is Mystic and Special, which is the female. And then we have Purple Passion Blackhead Leopard, Purple Passion being Phantom and Mojave. So we have Mojave, Phantom, Special, and Mystic. So there's a lot of, there's 4 different Blue Eye Lucy genes. So there's a bunch of combos there, plus Blackhead and Leopard. So it's going to be really hard to tell, I think, in some of these what exactly we're getting. However, the first one to pip was this one here, which looks a lot like Dad, which can't be possible. Well, it could be similar. So Phantom and Mystic are thought to be the same, different lines of the same gene. So if this is, Blackhead Leopard, Mojave from Dad, and Mystic from Mom, then you get this, if it's gonna focus. Boom. There you go. Let's see. Focus up. So there you go. This snake is really cool. I'm really excited to see it come out. Very purple and very yellow. It has kind of the Tesla patterns on the side, which is how he got his name. So I'm really excited to see these come out. This is honestly going to be a really cool clutch after it's hatched out, and once everybody starts seeing the hatchlings from it. They're not just going to be all white snakes. There's going to be some really cool patterns, some really cool colors, and I'm really excited about it. With 11 eggs, there's going to be some really neat combos in here, I think. And some really unique Blue Eye Lucies. Stuff that you don't see every day. I'm not just producing white snakes in here, which is why I kept the couple Blue Eye Lucies that I did. I kept Tesla and 3 females. The this one's really dark. So with this one being really dark, this is actually really cool. With this one being really dark, I'm thinking it might be a Mystic Phantom, plus a combination of some of those other genes. This, for what it is, might just be a holdback for me, if you can see that colors. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. That's pretty close to being black and yellow. That's a really cool looking snake. I'm really, really happy with that. It looks really cool. It's super dark compared to the other one. The other one's very bright. I'm going to go along with the 4 that already pipped. I'm surprised that no none of these others have. I don't even see like the little scratch marks from their egg tooth on any of these other eggs. This one. Maybe I'll try to show it to you before I cut that one open. I mean the snake in this egg cut the egg like a ton of times before it popped its head out. There was a ton of cuts from its egg tooth. This guy is really big, really in there. This one's darker too. It just doesn't have the very bright patterns, or the very like bright yellows. This is a little more dull. You can see that. So far there's 3 different snakes. They all have 3 different. This one's very light, very like a lavender color and a yellow. This one's very dark, almost like a black and a yellow. And this one's a very, very faint purple color and very faint yellow. So to be honest, these are going to be next to impossible to ID. Whatever I end up listing, the ones that I decide to sell, whatever they're listed as, are going to be very, very highly theoretical. I don't know with the Blue Eyed Lucy genes, especially because Phantom and Mystic being in there and being so similar. It's going to be very, very hard to kind of give like a solid ID. This one's really pretty. This one looks a lot like the first one. Very pale yellow, lavender, light yellow. This clutch is really going to be cool. I'm really excited about this. Not just popping out a bunch of white snakes. These are going to be really. I can't wait to get them all out of the eggs, to be honest. I'm more excited about this clutch than I thought it was going to be. I was just going to be like, bunch of Blue Eyed Lucy's. Now, Princess, who's the other female that I'm hoping is laying eggs here, she's actually my biggest female. She's a pastel Mystic Potion. So with Tesla, there can be Super Mojaves in that, and there can also be more Phantom Mystics in there. But she has that extra gene of being pastel, and he has the leopard and blackhead. So there's going to be, quite a few extra genes going on in there. Now this one is dark, like that one that I really liked. If you can see that. It looks awesome. This is a really awesome color combo. So I hit 2 of those, whatever they end up being. Just very, very contrasty. Like a deep dark purple. It's almost black with a super bright yellow. That is awesome. I get 2 of those in here. This is exciting. This is very exciting. So I got 2 of those awesome ones. Actually, the only one that I really don't like is kind of this one here. It's just kind of dull. These 2 are kind of bright. They almost kind of look like bananas because of how like bright yellow the is and how like I guess light the yellow is. Almost like a coral glow when it comes out of the egg. Remember, if you are cutting your eggs, make sure you kind of apply pressure upwards in the egg rather than you don't want the scissors to kind of get down into the snake at all. This one's still kind of gooey. So this one didn't seem like it was super ready to come out. Oh, at least they're saying hi. This one looks very similar to this one here, one of the little more dull ones. Go ahead, you can go back in. Finish your nap. Finish nappy time. That one looks like it was the only one that was like a little more plump, like it wasn't quite ready to come out yet. These ones are all starting to get a little more desiccated. The snakes feel pretty large in there. Now, if you hear all the noise in the background, the rats are going crazy with water here, but we also decided to get chickens. Tractor Supply got their chicks in, and we decided we wanted to get our own eggs. So we got 4 chicks in the snake room until they're big enough to go outside. So they're over there. Cheapin'. Now, the nice thing about this clutch is that it's so big. And we got another one of these awesome, whatever they are. Let me try to get these up here a little closer. I can't explain to you how just awesome that looks. I don't know if that color is really going to come up on this video, but that is insane. I produced 3 of those in here. I'm probably going to keep one because it looks cool. I like to see what it grows up to look like. But a bunch of you guys are going to get lucky too, because I at least have 2 extra ones. And I honestly don't know if I've seen a Blue Eye Lucy like this before. They're just, and that's kind of what I was hoping to do with the combo. Tesla was so unique when I got him that I figured, you know what, he's kind of neat. I like Blue Eye Lucy's. Let's see what we can produce with it. See if we can do anything different with Blue Eye Lucy's, for as basic as they are. And this is quite a lot of stuff, I think. This one is one of the super bright ones, like this one here and this one here. So that's cool. Super bright lavender. They kind of look like a lavender albinos, I guess, is a way to put it. Man, these dark ones are so cool. 1, 3. Those are awesome. I can't wait to see them out. I can't wait to see more for the first shed, because some of these snakes look completely different between when they first hatch and what they look like when they're actually after they're shed. All right, let's see. This one's it's more one of the dull ones, but the instead of the pattern being a faint yellow on the back, it's almost white. It's like a very monotone. It looks like it's gray and white. So I wonder if color just didn't come in yet or what. It looks okay. So 2 more. Wow. I can't wait to show these to you once they come out. I can't, it's so hard to explain. I'll try to get a picture of it and put it on Instagram tonight to show you what they look like. But geez, they're like, it's probably one of the coolest things that I've hatched, not expecting. I got urban camos last year, and obviously those are awesome, but I was expecting to hit that. I didn't know what to get out of these clutches here. And I sure, ooh, look at this guy. He's ready. He's ready for the world. This one's kind of in between. It's very light, but there's not a whole lot of color to it. There's still a lot of bloody veins in there, so put that back down. Well, this guy's ready. Look at him. He's still covered in all the I guess what they call albumin, like the clear stuff in there. Now this egg, as you can see, is like super desiccated. So it's really shrunken in. So by this point in time, assuming this is a good egg, I mean I would assume the snake would have came out of here by now, because there's not a whole lot of space left inside of here. That is completely dried up. That is a dried up egg. So hopefully it's a healthy little baby. Looks like it, I think. Yeah, looks like it's okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's a pretty one. This kind of just looks like close to like a mystic crystal. I don't know what it would be called. A mystic crystal. I guess it would be a phantom crystal. This one looks kind of neat though. It's pretty. This one actually kind of looks different than the rest of them. I'm wondering if this is just a Blue Eye Lucy without any of the extra genes in it because it doesn't have, it has like the more typical pattern on the sides, whereas a lot of these guys have the broken up patterns that would either be like from the blackhead or leopard. This is really the only one that has kind of like the Mojave kind of, the Mojave like kind of keyhole looking things on the side there. So I'm actually going to pull this one open a little bit. It was so dry in there, but you could see that. Let me see if I can focus it. There you go. So that's that one. That one's pretty. It's probably one of the more plain ones in there. But what I'm going to do, I think it looks like all, unless there's any issues with the umbilicus, they should all be nice and healthy. Once they get out, I'll get some better pictures of the whole clutch and be able to kind of get a better idea of what they look like. But look at this dude. He's ready. I just cut his egg open and he's ready to greet the world. That's the one that that one kind of looks very white too. He's gonna sneak his way into the other egg. That's funny. But there's 11 awesome looking snakes in here. I'm really excited about it. Look, he's crawling in the other egg. Never seen that before. Come back in your own egg, buddy. Come back in your own house. Go ahead and get back in there. Oop, there you go. Cool. So I'm going to try to get a better picture of these really cool ones. I got 3 of them, it looks like. And let's say maybe 3 of the ones that are sort of dull. I have, let's see, 3 of the ones that are kind of lavendery. And as far as I can see, this is the only one that kind of looks like it's only just a plain Blue-eyed Lucy that doesn't have any extra genes in it, as far as I can tell. Until we get them out. This one might. This kind of has the keyholes on it too. But these 3 I'm really excited about. I want to see them out of the eggs. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll get them out. So this has been a long video, long egg cutting, but I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time.